Iraq, did you ever kill anybody?
Let me ask you a question. Don't you hate it when your mom goes, Dad, takes all the money out of his just to get all the that she could possibly get being his?
So was it all like Call of Duty over there, or?
Absolutely, but we don't respawn when we die.
Oh, that sounds like it sucks.
Totally sucks.
Hey, I'm writing a short story right now, and I wanted to ask you something.
Sure, go ahead.
What does it feel like to kill people?
To be honest, it didn't hurt my shoulder at all. Minimal recoil.
Downtown, shoot wrap it all away, and the next thing you know, she's just jamming right in.
That was the rudest question I've ever been asked.
I know, right?
Hello, and welcome to Permission to Speak Freely, where we attempt to unpack, explain, and demystify misconceptions and misunderstandings between civilians and their military. I'm Dewey Bratcher. To discuss today's topic, which is the phenomenon of people asking veterans they hardly know whether they killed anyone or not, you might have noticed we temporarily changed our set. That's because our therapists have suggested we surround ourselves with the most Zen-inspired props we could come up with to deal with such a triggering subject. So we have our Tibetan singing bowl, our Himalayan salt lamp, and a bowl of wasabi peas. And the personal life coach the VA assigned to us.
You can do this.
I can do this.
You can do this.
I can do this.
You can do this.
We've established that already, okay? Now, it's perfectly fine to be curious about what someone's experience is, but when someone you hardly know asks if you took the life of another human being, it's really hard to see it as anything other than disrespect, at best.
When somebody asks me if I've ever killed anybody, I usually think they don't have any original questions whatsoever. They just think that everybody goes in the military and you're just killers. I did humanitarian aid primarily, was my job.
I don't know, it's like if I asked something really intimate about you, if the first time I met you, it's like, what size underwear do you wear?
If it's someone in a bar or at a store or something and I'm wearing a Marine Corps t-shirt and they ask me that question, my response is, what's it like to have sex with your wife? And they usually have that kind of stand back look. And it's like, well, that was an inappropriate question for me to ask you, right? Don't you feel that was an inappropriate question to ask me?
So what can you ask a veteran? Well, unless you know them well enough to know their blood type, anything except, you could ask instead what we did in the military or what our rate or MOS was, instead of sounding like an FNG and getting into a situation where you're foobarred and wind up MIA. Hey, okay? So there you go. Thanks to some honest conversation, these Zen-inspired props, and a guru with a man bun, we all made it through this together. Came out the other side a little wiser, and look, nobody got killed. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk again soon. Dude, go home. The Veterans Coming Home Project is made possible with support from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.